Goeiedag! Good day, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. And I got an email from Philippe, who, as you know, is a top medical practitioner in the UK and knows a lot about medicine and viruses and whatever. And he was responding to my video about the coronavirus and how it could actually impact South Africa with its completely shot public health system. And Philippe writes, "A virus is a virus is a virus, etc. Hereby my opinion, such as it is, and I hope that it may serve you well. It has sorted out my patients of all ages time and again without causing complications. It may look controversial, but it is effective and simple. Stick to it and you can't prevent infection. It will see you right soon enough." About corona. Now, he's given me a link to a video which I'll put directly below this video. It's on YouTube with this fellow. He's a very highly qualified medical practitioner. He talks about the coronavirus. Anyway, Philippe says, "Please watch this video. It gives a very good background to the coronavirus family and lists early exposures in China and elsewhere. I've seen a large number of patients over the years who presented with corona-type infections. These were the lesser infection types. None died. Essentially, SARS and MERS have been around for a while in China and the Middle East, respectively. I have not seen patients with these infections. The main thing to remember is that essentially there is no effective treatment for viral infections. They do not respond to antibiotics. People who are worst affected by viral infections are generally those with weak or compromised immune systems, or who may be on immune system suppressant drugs." Now, clearly, in South Africa, when you look at the level of HIV/AIDS, which does compromise the immune system, there's a target market for the coronavirus. Anyway, continuing. "Very young children, babies, the elderly, highly stressed individuals, those recovering from surgical and other interventions are particularly at risk. The trick is to boost the immune system as much as possible. The humble vitamin C is a champion, 2 to 3 grams per day, as 2,000 to 3,000 milligram, have in a practical sense shown benefits to patients with the major seasonal flu outbreaks here. Generally, take vitamin C throughout the day, and if the stool gets loose, ease up on the dosage until the stool firms up. The loose stool is an indication that the max dose has been reached. It is water soluble. Overdosing is something I have no experience with. Never seen or heard of a case of overdosing on vitamin C. A virus attaches to anything and can live for days on just about any surface. That includes doorknobs, shopping trolley handles, money, time, and bottles on supermarket shelves. The list goes on endlessly. Use your imagination. The spray from a hefty sneeze carries a significant viral load, which can easily reach 10 feet. Droplet infection is a very effective delivery mechanism. Hand wash protocols for the whole family. Rigorous enforcement of this at all times, everywhere, is possibly the most effective advice. Use good antiseptic wipes or drops. If children may be exposed in class to sick kids and there is a bug going around, keep them home. Don't work in an environment which is contaminated. Try keep away from sneezing and coughing crowds in public transport situations, such as the metro, bus, airports, should there be an outbreak near you. These outbreaks are generally pretty short-lived. Life carries on thereafter, as usual. Flu outbreaks target these with the least resistance. In a family environment, one may be sick and 4 not. On the other way around, those with the strongest immune systems hack it. Prevention, prevention, prevention is the key. Rest well and amply eat healthy and regularly. Make a point of being well hydrated. And hygiene, hygiene, and more hygiene. Now that's the problem in South Africa. Look at the townships. There's no hygiene there. There's sewage all over the place. It's just Recipe for disaster. Anyway, let's continue with what Philippe has to say. He says, we see small armies of flu patients, often with secondary infections. These secondaries are a mess and often difficult to manage. Avoid, avoid, avoid. Now, this is really interesting. He says, heat kills a virus. Get that? Heat kills a virus. Even a couple of degrees sends them packing. Strict bed rest, copious fluids, and heat, blankets. I do not recommend medication to bring body temperature down, even if at, say, 40 degrees Celsius, and there might be febrile convulsions. They look awful, but will not cause damage if monitored well. A healing crisis will occur, and body temperature will normalize. It is our body's natural way to deal with a viral infection, and supportive treatment is the ticket. There are possible issues such as meningitis that can drive up temperature and can be life-threatening. There are quick tests to check if meningitis is a problem, and if positive, it is off to hospital for a lumbar puncture. There is only a short time window to do this. Clearly, should you go down with a severe viral infection, medical advice should be sought to rule out the nasties. But if not life-threatening, treatment and recovery are simple and quick. Most recoveries take 3 days or less and cannot really be achieved quicker. Important is that after a viral infection, ample time should be given to general recovery by not engaging in strenuous physical activity of any kind, never mind the gym. Gym and such may well lead to a very serious cardiac complication if engaged in too soon. With one patient who went on a frolic of his own going hill climbing, it resulted in cardiac failure and required a pacemaker. Not shabby. It is unlikely that you'll meet up with Mr. Novel Corona 2019. For one, I doubt that you eat wild cats that carry the virus. This is the animal to humans transfer thing. Keep your immune system humming and bubbling. I give a few tips that may keep you and your family, if any, I've never asked before, out of trouble. It is pretty much what Gita and I do when there is a bad outbreak. Keep your head down, but best, Philippe and Gita. Thanks, Philippe. We'll put this up there so people have an expert's point of view on what to do if coronavirus does hit South Africa. Clearly, there are certain groups in the community that are more at risk, and I can see it being an absolute killer in the townships. All right, guys, please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Ring the bell for the updates. Please like this video, please share this video, and above all, stay safe.